It is with profound sorrow that the family of Jack Betts, a distinguished actor best known for his roles in Italian westerns, and as Henry Balkan in Spider-Man 2002, announces his passing. Jack died peacefully at the age of 96, surrounded by loved ones, after a long and fulfilling life in the arts. Jack Betts passed away of natural causes, closing a remarkable chapter in entertainment history that spanned over 7 decades. His presence in both classic and modern cinema touched the hearts of audiences across generations, and his legacy will live on in every frame he graced. Born on April 11, 1929, Jack Betts pursued a lifelong devotion to acting, beginning his career in theater before making his mark in film and television. Under the screen name Hunt Powers, he starred in numerous Italian westerns in the 1960s and 70s, gaining international recognition. In the early 2000s, he appeared in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, introducing his talent to a new wave of fans. Though he played tough characters on screen, Jack was known off-screen as kind, soft-spoken, and wise. He mentored aspiring actors, supported theatrical communities in New York and Los Angeles, and remained active in the creative arts well into his 90s. A private memorial service for Jack Betts will be held later this week in Los Angeles, where close family members, lifelong friends, and a few selected colleagues from the film and theater communities will gather to say their goodbyes in an intimate setting. The service, designed to reflect Jack's quiet elegance and deep humility, will be a simple yet heartfelt affair, free of pomp, but rich with love, memory, and gratitude. The location, kept private to ensure the family's peace during this time of mourning, will reportedly be adorned with personal memorabilia from Jack's long and prolific career. His favorite theater scripts, handwritten notes, vintage film posters, and even the iconic cowboy hat from his Hunt Powers spaghetti western days will be on display. Reminders not just of the actor he was, but of the man who so many loved deeply. His grandchildren, who lovingly referred to him as Papa Jack, will participate in reading selections of poetry and letters Jack wrote throughout his life, pieces that capture both the gravitas and warmth that made him such a beloved presence. A close family friend shared that the service will include one of Jack's favorite jazz pieces, Ella Fitzgerald's Summertime, played as a final musical farewell. While the private service offers a moment of quiet mourning, the family, in keeping with Jack's enduring connection to the public and the film community, is also organizing a public tribute event, which is currently scheduled to take place later this year. This larger gathering is intended to be a celebration of life, highlighting not just Jack Betts' contributions to film and television, but also his mentorship, humanitarian work, and lifelong devotion to the performing arts. The public tribute is expected to be held at a historic theater in Los Angeles, possibly the Egyptian Theater or the TCL Chinese Theater, both landmarks tied deeply to the legacy of classic Hollywood, where Jack's journey began. The event will be open to fans, fellow actors, filmmakers, students, and friends who wish to honor his life and remember the man behind the many faces he portrayed on screen. Organizers have already begun preparing a curated retrospective of Jack's most memorable performances. Rare behind-the-scenes footage, interviews, and personal home videos will be shown, many of which have never been seen by the public. In collaboration with the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the tribute will also feature a mini-documentary chronicling his 7-decade-long career, narrated by one of Jack's dearest colleagues. Spoken tributes are expected from a wide array of speakers, including several Hollywood veterans who worked alongside Jack, young actors whom he mentored, as well as theater directors from New York and Los Angeles who collaborated with him on stage. There will be readings from Jack's own writings, passages from his plays and journal entries that showcase his poetic spirit and thoughtful mind. Perhaps most moving will be the musical performances planned for the evening. According to early reports, the tribute will feature a live orchestra performing a medley of themes from the films in which Jack starred. A vocal tribute from a Broadway ensemble is also in the works, paying homage to Jack's early roots in theater, a passion he never abandoned, even as his on-screen fame grew. In a beautiful touch, one segment of the program will be dedicated to letters and messages from fans around the world. The family has invited the public to submit short tributes via an online portal, many of which will be read aloud or displayed during the event. From longtime fans of his spaghetti westerns to young moviegoers who only knew him from Spider-Man, the outpouring of admiration has been overwhelming. This blend of public and private remembrance reflects the very nature of Jack Betts himself, a man who gave so much of himself to the spotlight, but never let it define him. It's fitting that his final farewell be shared with those whose lives he touched from afar, as well as those who stood by his side in real life. In keeping with Jack's own values, the family has kindly requested no flowers for either the private or public services. Instead, they have asked that anyone wishing to honor Jack's memory consider making the donation to the Actors Fund, a cause Jack championed for decades. The Actors Fund provides crucial support to performing arts professionals in need, offering housing assistance, medical care, mental health services, and career transition support. Jack often spoke publicly about the struggles faced by actors, especially those working behind the spotlight or nearing retirement. In his own words, "Behind every red carpet is someone holding it up. Those are the people we need to protect." Even in death, Jack Betts continues to uplift his community, shining a light on the importance of compassion within the entertainment world. As the family finalizes the details of the public tribute, they have promised to share updates via official channels in the coming weeks. A dedicated website is being developed where fans can RSVP, submit tributes, and watch portions of the event via live stream for those unable to attend in person. The passing of Jack Betts marks the end of an era, but through these thoughtful memorials, his legacy will endure. He will be remembered not just for the films he made or the characters he brought to life, but for the integrity with which he lived. A man of many faces, Jack was, at his core, a believer in humanity, in kindness, and in the power of storytelling. In both the quiet room of private remembrance and the glowing stage of public celebration, Jack Betts will receive the farewell he so richly deserves,
Would you like to see him come
one
back
filled
in,
with
like,
gratitude,
3D remake?
admiration, and the unmistakable magic of a life lived in service of the arts. Jack Betts leaves behind a body of work that spans continents, genres, and generations. More than just an actor, he was a teacher, a storyteller, and a friend to many. He will be remembered for his immense talent, his gentle heart, and his unwavering love for the craft. His voice may now be silent, but his performances will echo forever in the hearts of those who loved and admired him.
I remember you told me you guys
Rest in
really
peace,
Woody Allen
Jack
album, but
Betts.
This one was good. It was just wonderful.